Greetings my friends to the episode that follows Aidan Pearce through his trials and tribulations while trying to deal with his past, secure his future and save his family while hacking, penetrating and sneaking into Chicago's CTOS network. This is Watch Dogs on the Easter Egg Hunter. Welcome everyone to the home of finding sweet chocolate Easter eggs within our video games. Well, okay, perhaps not chocolate ones, but it's as good as having and finding the real thing, but just on a different level, as this is the Easter Egg Hunter. Number 1. During my first 3 hours of playing Watch Dogs, I actually did nothing but wander the streets, back alleys and gardens while stealing money, listening into people's conversations and browse magazine covers, while also checking out the Banksy-esque graffiti that spruces and redecorates various walls throughout the landscape. All in all, I was just looking for Easter eggs from the off. It was when I was looking at one particular piece of artwork in a road that's centred between a residential block of flats and a Quinky's cheesy and beefy restaurant that I noticed a human figure looking down at me from the wall in front of me. After close inspection, I realised that this was the Slender Man, and so happens to be pasted all over the place. Most notably, you'll be able to find him dotted around the CTOS towers like a security camera, watching your each and every move. Number 2. Perched high on the walls of numerous establishments, you can feast your wandering eyes upon a fish that has been mounted on large wooden frames. By scanning over these, some will become interactive with the words singing trout appearing as you do so. At this point, you will more than likely start to think of the popular and well-known big-mouthed Billy Bass, though what you receive here is a rather humorous and interesting rap song. So interesting in fact that I won't be playing it here. So instead, here's a talking moose, which is tucked away in the back of a gas station garage, featured in Pawnee.
Why don't you slip into something more comfortable, like a coma? You truly have no equal. Everybody else is so much better.
Number 3. For this next segment, I have a collection of video games to touch on. The first two are located in the Good Goods pawn shop featured in the Northern Territory of Pawnee. When entering the shop, if you walk behind the glass counter and then position yourself to the left of the salesman, here you will find a copy of the first Assassin's Creed title and a copy of Far Cry 2. During Act 2's task of Grandma's Bulldog, where you infiltrate Anthony Wade or Iraq's building via security cameras, you'll be able to observe various arcade machines, one of which is another nod to the Far Cry franchise, as Far Cry's Bloodstone makes an appearance. You can also get a better look at it later on in the game, though sadly you cannot play it. And finally, amongst the game's early moments of Act 1 Big Brother's task, your sister Nikki invites you over to wish Jack happy birthday. After a lengthy cutscene, you'll be able to enter her house and observe Jack sitting down playing a video game upon his tablet, which is Ubisoft's role-playing game of Child of Light. Number 4. There are civilians and residents of Chicago all over the place and are completely oblivious to the fact that you have more than likely just hacked them and stole hundreds if not thousands of dollars from under their noses, or banks in this case. You can also get a brief insight into their lives, like where they have been, what they get up to, what illnesses they carry, and so on, and many throughout the streets reference real-life people and fictional characters, one of which is Aisha Tyler, real-life celebrity who features in Act 1's A Wrench in the Works, and can be profiled while looking for Angelo's niece, Helena. Aisha Tyler also recorded her own voice for the game. Another character I stumbled upon in Jedediah's bar in Pawnee was Janie Berrick, a former Abstergo employee from the fictional company played out in the Assassin's Creed series. And these two are just the tip of the iceberg, so happy hunting. Number 5. In 2006, Ubisoft unleashed Rayman Raving Rabbids upon the console market, bringing with it fun, humorous, crazy comedy featuring mad bunnies that went on to feature in numerous titles, including this one. And I'm not entirely sure how many there are, but one rests on Jack's chest of drawers in Parker Square, where there is also an Assassin's Creed game case to see here, and another is perched behind the beer pumps close to where I found the Abstergo employee in Jedediah's bar. Number 6. Throughout Chicago there are hackable electronic signs, typically like the real life ones that warn you in advance to any diversions up ahead on the roads that might be taking place in the coming days, weeks and months. But the Watch Dogs variety spew out messages that are taken from films, music, viral YouTube videos and popular memes, and some of the more interesting ones include Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, memorable slogan of "Be excellent to each other." And then there's Rick Astley's 1987 pop song title of "Never Gonna Give You Up," which I now wish I never mentioned since all I want to do is now sing it. So quickly moving on to the meme of "Don't Tase Me Bro," taken from a video featuring a Q&A with John Kerry. And finally we end with Peppy Hare's classic line of "Do a barrel roll," which is also fun to plug into Google. Number 7. To bring an end to our cast over Watch Dogs, we will look into DeadSec's randomizer tool, which Adam himself is able to hack. The randomizer is designed to infiltrate camera feeds that can watch and look over the citizens of Chicago via their plasma cams, hotel room security cameras, via laptop webcams, nursery cams, mirrors, dustbots and more. There is even one from a Kinect feed found in the bunker, though this one has 2 Ks contained within its spelling. These little snippets of video are generally funny, but mostly rude, and the best one is Ubisoft taking the mickey out of their own franchise of Assassin's Creed. This is also found within the bunker.
The old house still has a bite. Remove to carry. Where is it?
Why is he doing that?
He's an assassin, Dad. Not now. We have found
Well, I mean,
already.
why is he talking to the guy he just killed?
That library is not for you.
It's a confession?
Well, that's just dumb.
You can have a
Dad, please.
It's you.
You're ruining it.
As a little something extra for those of you who own the PC, Xbox One or PS4 versions of the game, then grab yourself a Muscle 3.9T and then zoom in at the steering column. Here you will find a Rainbow Dash keyring. Sadly I can't see it since I'm using the Xbox 360 version. Shout out to SonicFans1661 on Twitter for informing me about this. And finally, and I really mean final this time, here's a glitch that occurred within the first hour of gameplay.